This is part 2 of the tutorial on making the Shastas on a Starburst on the Rainbow Loom. Make sure to check out part 1.
Now we will get the petals out of the way for the next round of looping that we will do. So all you need to do is to put the petals out of the way, starting with these loose inner petals. Then carefully pull out the white bands from the pins. You're not looping anything, you're only pulling them out of the pins that they are placed in. I only use the hook to help me take them out of those pins. You're not looping them onto anything. There you have it. We have taken the bands out of the way, and now we will loop our hexagon, the light green hexagon. So you dig for this band over here, hold on to this capping band, it might fall off, and then loop. Okay. Dig for this, take it out, and then loop. There you go. And this one, dig, make sure you're getting the right band, wiggle it out a bit. There you go. If you are not getting this teardrop shape, something is wrong. So retrace your steps. Let me show it on the other side. Go to the bottom part of this layer, dig for this band, wiggle it out a bit, and then loop. See, we have this teardrop shape. For most Rainbow Loom designs, when you don't see this teardrop shape, it means something is wrong. Then we work on the remaining green bands, light green bands, the top of the hexagon. Pull it out. Oops, I got another. Pull it out. Place it there. Pull it out. And then place it there. Okay. There you have it. That is the first of 3 flowers on this design. Now we will move on to looping this green star over here. And this is pretty much just like a Starburst bracelet. Okay, dig for this green band, wiggle it out a bit, and then place it on this center pin. If this green band is not holding all of these bands over here, something is wrong. You will need to retrace your steps. Most probably something went wrong in the order in which you placed your bands. But if this green band over here is not holding all of these, then something is wrong. You will have to repeat some of the steps. Okay, and then let's loop. Dig through this capping band. Okay, many times this happens. You're looping a band that's supposed to be in place, and then it snaps off your hook. So do you need to repeat the entire procedure? Not necessarily. If you are careful, you can go into this capping band over here, okay, and get this loose band into this hook. Okay. And then pull it out and put it in place. There. I have just saved you a lot of time, which you would have otherwise wasted had you repeated the procedure. So if it snaps off and you are able to fix the situation, then go for it. Then let's proceed with the rest of your looping. Okay. Then we will loop this perimeter bands. Only up to here. I will now work on the second flower. I will be going faster this time. Let's work on the outer petals. And then you push them down. And then place the inner petals on each of the pins in the hexagon. And then loop. So this band over here loop into the capping band, dig for the first band, hold on to the rest of it, and then pull it out and hook. And then it'll be easier as you proceed. Okay, now get the petals out of the way. Get the outer petals out of the way too. Make sure that you're only pulling out the white bands and not any other band, but just the white bands. There you go. Okay. Now we will hook this hexagon, but remember, you stop your looping on this two pins. So don't forget. Many times I forget to loop these two bands, and it gets me in trouble. So remember to check where you stopped your looping, because sometimes you get excited and you loop the hexagon and then you miss this, and when you pull your project off the loom, your bands unravel. So remember where you stopped your looping and don't miss any of the bands. Okay, then we go to the diagonals, the bottom part of the hexagon. This band over there, and this band over there. Okay, and then dig for this band. And then dig for this band. Okay, and the top part of the hexagon for this band, and then dig for okay. Like I said, if you're not seeing the teardrop shape in your looping, chances are something is wrong. We will just loop the rest of the band and then we're ready to pull it off the loom. Okay, we've reached the top of the loom. This is just basic procedure. You go through all the bands on the top, insert a band with a color of your choice. Usually this will be the color of the extension that you will be adding. Then get it there, loop it, and then you secure this end with a C-clip and you are ready to pull out your design. C-clip. You might want to pause the video and see if your work matches the one on the screen. And also for any other rainbow loom project that you're working on, make sure that all the bands are connected to each other. Make sure you did not miss any of the steps. It is very frustrating to get to this part of your work and then realize that you just missed one of the bands. Okay, the fun part, pulling it off the loom. Just spread out your flowers. We have a bracelet. Shastas on a Starburst.